Last month, Chief Jay Strongbow and the ever-crazy Cactus Jack hooked up in a wild night of UWF wrestling. Late in the match, it appeared that Cactus Jack was going down to a deadly sleeper hold by Strongbow. But an illegal object pulled out of nowhere by Cactus Jack changed the complexion of the battle.
Wait a minute, he's got something in his head.
He sure does. Bruno, I saw him put it into that red knee pad over there.
He sure did.
He had something in his knee pad.
He delivered the mighty blow with that, and now I'm afraid, you know, he did that before. He did that
He sure did. He
to
did
David.
It to son David.
And it looks like he's done it again and again.
Yes,
One.
Well, David has entered the ring. David has entered the ring, and he's attacked Cactus Jack. Now we're going to have 2 against 1.
Oh, who's this?
It's the wild man, Jack Armstrong. We got a melee here in the ring. We've got a melee.
Cactus Jack was awarded the victory, which didn't sit well with the Chief.
You don't win that way, pal. You don't pull a foreign object out on me and plow me in the head. My friend here came out to save me. There's going to be no holds barred when we get with your hands next time, pal. There ain't going to be any mercy for anybody.
Now they meet again, this time in a controversial grudge matchup. It's Strongbow and Cactus Jack headlining tonight's great card on the UWF Fury Hour. Brian Blair was to take on Cowboy Bob Orton this week in our feature match, but the match somehow did not get signed. I believe John Tolis had something to do with that, Bruno. But this week, Chief Jay Strongbow in a grudge match is going to take on Cactus Jack as a result of that wild tag team.
And this is going to be a grudge match, Herb, because there's a lot of hate between this crazy Indian. I mean, he's wild. He's really, really angry right now. And crazy Cactus Jack. I think you're going to see a very unusual and wild match here.
It's going to be awesome on the Fury Hour. On tonight's UWF Fury Hour card, the rugged Larry Zbyszko. One of wrestling's most despised and hated men, Colonel De Beers. The very popular rock and roller from Kansas City, Steve the Wild Thing Ray. Becoming as hated as Colonel De Beers, the massively built, frightening Finn, the Viking. And the feature grudge encounter, the unpredictable Cactus Jack and Chief Jay Strongbow. As always, one of pro wrestling's all-time great characters, Captain Lou Albano with Captain Lou's Corner. And beginning tonight, our new segment as we answer your questions on Ask the Wrestlers.
These guys are real proud of
If you'll remember, last week, B. Brian Blair was attacked by Cowboy Bob Orton and his devious manager, John Tolis. But it was Brian's lady, the beautiful Honey, who became the real victim of this treacherous mugging. Brian is standing by right now to give us an update on the physical condition of Honey.
Bob Orton Jr. and John Tolis. You know something? I was supposed to wrestle you tonight. Right on national television. Right on the UWF Fury Hour. I was right here. I signed my name on the dotted line. Where's your signature? I'm waiting for you. Honey, she's ready. She wants to get up and escort me to the ring. But no, I want her to sit still right here. She's going to sit right here and relax. I don't want her going out to the ring with me right now because I don't need people like you, Bob Orton, headbutting a woman from behind. That is no good, and like I told you before, you will pay.
I am going to go out there with you. Yes, I am going to go. Bob, you said you can take care of Brian, well, you can't even get rid of me.
No, you sit still, honey. Just sit still and relax. No, just
I'm gonna go.
Thanks, Captain. You know, she's gonna be all right. Just sit still, relax, Captain. Be careful of that, Captain. Be careful of that thing right there. You know, honey, you just gotta relax. I know you're feeling bad. I know you want to be out there, but I promise you one thing. Bob Orton, John Tolis, you're the one that better look out from behind.
You know, Brian Blair, you come out here and you say, watch out, Bob Orton, I'm going to make you pay. We're not going to have a wrestling match. We're going to have a street fight. It's going to be a brawl. Well, I know something, Brian Blair. What you have done is instilled fear in me like a little chihuahua shaking, jumping up in the corner there. I'm scared to death because I know all about street fights. And I know that if you really want to win one, you sneak up behind the dude when he ain't looking, you punch him right in the jaw. Knock him on his keister. Start putting the boots to him. That's what you do, Brian Blair. And do you know what you gotta do, boy? You gotta get old honey to peek around every corner. Because one of these days when you walk around the corner, whack! Right in the kisser.
That's what I like about you, Bob. You know what you're talking about. You know, Bumblebee, you really think you know how to wrestle? What do you know about wrestling? Absolutely nothing. And when my man, the great Orton, gets you in that superplex, baby, you're out. You're completely out.
Bob Orton and Brian Blair will be a war to end all wars if the UWF can get both of them to agree to a contract.
Larry Zbyszko, 242. Wow, 242, 250 pounds. He fluctuates around the cut of a weight. Well, there's no question about it. Not one of my heroes, Herb. Not one of my heroes. But again, as I said before, I will not take anything away from him. He's a tremendous, tremendous wrestler.
Well, Bruno, he claims to be the living legend of professional wrestling, but we all know that you, and only you, are the true living legend of professional wrestling.
Well, thank you very much, Herb. Yes, Larry says he's the new legend, and hey, what can you say? He wears that title, so he's on top of his game. He's meeting a young man by the name of Kevin Benjamin.
He may wear the AWA title belt, but I got to tell you, I'd like to see if he could ever win the UWF title belt, because that's the belt. That's going to be the premier belt in the world of professional wrestling today.
He's going to have some kind of competition in UWF. When you think of, well, hey, to name some, you know, he's just a guy like Steve Williams, Paul Orndorff, Billy Jack Gaines. I mean, you know, Spivey, Blair, De Beers. I mean, you know, the list goes on and on and on. Nikita, Patera. There's an awful lot of heavy. Nice farm carry quickly. Zbyszko can give you...
Hey, Bruno, David, your son has appeared in a ring again this week. Now, this is the second week in a row.
Well, as I said before, as I said last week, there's an awful lot of, I hate to use the word hate, but there's very, very bad feelings here. And Zbyszko has done an awful lot through the years to taunt David, to really, really put him down and so forth. And I think David, this is way of fighting back by distracting him and just aggravating him a little bit. Who knows? If Kevin Benjamin uses his head, maybe as David distracts Zbyszko, he might take advantage, and who knows, might pull an upset here.
Well, we're going to have to get a talk with David and find out exactly what his motives are by coming down to ringside. Obviously, there is something being instigated over here. The battle between the San Martinos and Zbyszko. I guess I should say San Martino, because I'm sure at this point you're going to let the thing go, but we all remember those bitter matches back in the 70s.
Look, it's been a 10-year feud, okay? It's been a 10-year feud. He still goes around saying he's the man who retired me, which, of course, is a bunch of nonsense. But this aggravates David, of course, and David doesn't like the things that Zbyszko says, and not only about me, but about David also, and I guess David just, you know, by the way, you're familiar with that newsletter called the Chatterbox out of New York City.
Yes, I am. That Chatterbox is one of the premier newsletters across the country today.
For wrestling information, you certainly can't beat it, and it had some interesting things to say, the last one that I saw, about Zbyszko and the San Martinos and so forth. So, but anyway, Zbyszko right now is, you know, Zbyszko's one of these guys. There's the abdominal stretch. Zbyszko's one of these guys who can go in there.
Oh, this is
a move, abdominal stretch.
Abdominal. This is a submission hold.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I guess Benjamin is submitted, huh?
Bruno, we all know that abdominal stretch is one of the most devastating holds in wrestling. I remember Dominic DeNucci using that back in your days under a number of opponents. Now here again, David just turned his back and headed back to the dressing room area.
Well,
something's going on here.
The match is over, and I guess he just wanted Zabisco to say, I'm here. You know, you've been saying a lot of stuff, and I'm here to let you know that I hear everything you're saying.
The despicable Colonel De Beers is next.
Hey, I know how you feel. Your weight is up, your energy's down, your self-esteem's low, your blood pressure's high. You know what you need? Exercise. But who has the time? You do. Just imagine. Imagine what a difference you can make in just 20 minutes a day, 3 times a week, at home with Nordic Track. Nordic Track. It's so easy. Just like walking and swinging your arms. But the workout's unbelievable. They call it the world's best aerobic exercise. Just like cross-country skiing, Nordic Track's patented flywheel provides smooth and non-jarring continuity of motion. It exercises your leg muscles in a gentle, natural way, so there's no stress on your back or your knees. Nordic Track's pulling motion works all the muscles of your upper body through a wide range of motion. That's not true of exercise bikes, treadmills, or stair climbers, which only work your legs. But by exercising your total body, Nordic Track gives you more of a workout in less time. It burns more calories than other exercisers while conditioning all of your body's major muscle groups. It lets you accomplish fitness goals such as weight loss, cardiovascular health, increased energy, and reduced stress. With Nordic Track, you'll simply look and feel better than you ever have before. I'll bet you never imagined fitness at home could be this easy and convenient, or that you could actually enjoy becoming more slender, energetic, confident, and fit. Now is the time to get rid of that unfit body.
Create a new you.
Try Nordic Track for 30 days at home with no risk or obligation. Call now for a free video and brochure.
You'll see and feel the difference.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today, 'cause I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. The UWF's packing its bags and they're flying on over to New York. Cutie Pie Louis Spicoli's flying on over to New York too, only I'll be in first class. I don't know who I'm wrestling over there in New York, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I, for sure, will be the cuter of the two, and you could take that all the way to New Jersey.
That's right, the UWF is coming to New York City, the Big Apple, on Wednesday, January the 9th, at the Penta Hotel, New York City. This is Colonel De Beers' first appearance since his vicious attack on referee Larry Sampson several weeks back. Earlier tonight, the UWF powers asked me to get Larry Sampson to sign a document suspending De Beers. Here's what happened.
Larry Sampson, we need you to sign right here for the suspension papers for Colonel De Beers so that he is suspended from the UWF for 180 days. Right over here, Larry.
I can't sign this.
Why not?
The only thing I can sign is the match to referee Colonel De Beers' match. That's all. Thank you.
Well, you heard it from Larry Sampson. He's just refused to sign these suspension papers to bar Colonel De Beers from wrestling in the next 180 days, and he's demanded to sign to referee a match with Colonel De Beers, and we're going to have to take this up with the UWF powers to be.
Let's see what the bulldozer is going to do with the Colonel.
Wow, he went down like a ton of bricks.
He went down like a bulldozer.
Went down like a bulldozer.
Oh, look at those vicious kicks to the side.
Yeah, but I wonder if that kick affected that gut.
Right. What are you suggesting? That he's got a lot of protection there?
Whoa! Look at this. That DeBeer's got to be strong to pick. This guy is pretty top heavy. Let me tell you.
Hey, listen. You know, you can call him whatever you want to call him, but there's one thing you have to say. He's tough. DeBeers is a tough individual, and nobody's going to go in the ring with this guy and come out and not feel like they've been in a war. As the bulldozer is finding out, at least so far in the match. We'll see.
Snap Mayer. Oh, wow! Well, I hope he didn't eat just a little while ago.
Both feet. Hey, how about that? All right, come on, bulldozer. Let's see if we can follow up here.
Well, I think he hit him where it hurts, in the belly.
Oh, good. There you go. Now see that?
Beautiful! Oh, wow! Well, I'll tell you.
Very good. Now, but see now, look at this. He's wasting his time. Hurry up, move quick. You get a guy like DeBeers down, you got to move on.
If that guy stands on top of that and makes it, Bruno, I'll eat your tie.
Uh-oh, look at this. A big slam coming up. Oh!
Whoa.
Well, you know, it took him too long. It took Bulldozer too long to get up there. You cannot give DeBeers that kind of time. And he paid the price for allowing DeBeers to get up.
That ring almost came apart.
I mean, that is something. Oh, look at this. You know what he's going to do? Watch. I bet he's going to put his knee behind his head. I've seen him do this before. And boom, drive it down.
This is the state of emergency, which is Colonel DeBeer's diversion of the DDT.
Well, you know, he puts his knee behind the guy's neck and drives him from that height with all the 295-pound body weight. Now he gives him that.
That's an extreme version of the state of emergency.
Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. Well, you knew that was going to be it.
The bulldozer has been run down. Hey, Bruno, I'm just happy that the referee right now happens to be a Caucasian. Lucky for him.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Look at this.
Look at this arrogant.
Talk about rubbing salt into the wound.
Putting the boots to him, huh?
Boy, oh boy. Well, another victory for Colonel DeBeers. And look at him now. I'll tell you, Bulldozer, look at this. He's hurt.
The Universal Wrestling Federation is coming here to the Penta Hotel in New York City. And with me here is New York's finest. And what do you have to say about the UWF?
Colonel DeBeers, New York City's finest wants to see you.
Not only are New York's finest on the lookout for Colonel DeBeers, but all of New York City is getting excited about the Colonel and the rest of the UWF's New York invasion in January.
You see the wild thing again. Now we saw him when? We saw him last week, right, Dirk?
Yes, we did.
And, he was pretty good. I was impressed with him. I really was. Is that a shirt called the what? The wild thing or the wild shirt?
This guy's a character.
Well, they threw it to the audience, and some young fellow got it, and he looks very pleased about it.
Look, he's extending his hand out in front of a good gesture here as a pro, and Spicoli wouldn't even stick his arm out.
Not Spicoli. Watch that. It's Spicoli.
Spicoli, yeah. Capisce, Bruno.
Capisce, go ahead. Spicoli. Whoa. They're getting Louis angry here, some of these fans. Well, come on, Louis. Never mind that. Let's get to the attack the Wild Thing.
Looks like Cutie Pie and Wild Thing got a wild thing going on here.
Are these guys gonna wrestle, or are they gonna? Uh-oh.
Whoa! He ain't so cute down!
What a blow. Did you see that? Oh, my goodness. Louis Spicoli, I mean, he was up on a second rope, and the Wild Thing just came from behind him and took him from the back, and like, I don't know if you call it a suplex, but he certainly, the blow was every bit as devastating as any suplex. Well, it doesn't look like he was hurt by it. Look at him. One thing you have to give him credit. He took a heck of a blow, and look at him. Spicoli doesn't seem to be affected by it.
But I'll tell you, I'm impressed by this youngster, the Wild Thing. I really am.
He looks like he enjoys himself, like he really loves what he's doing, like he's having a good time, you know? Just having a good time. But what would he be having? Would he be having a good time? Would he be enjoying it as much if he was in there with the likes of the Steve Williams?
Yes, that would be something. What a beautiful hip toss. Arm drag. Another arm drag. Beautifully executed. That Wild Thing, it looks like a very experienced wrestler. Spicoli. He's down. Cutie Pie, they call him. Well, he calls himself Cutie. He ain't so cute.
He took those hip locks and those arm drags and then come flying out of the ring and like he's confused.
I wonder who thinks he's cute.
Well. Cutie Pie, the back of his tight shave.
I've seen construction sites cuter than that, Bruno.
Hey, listen, did you see that? The way he leaped over those top ropes? Remember, when was it? Last week he tried that and he tripped over the top rope and he went crashing down on his face.
He sure did trip.
Nice takedown by the Wild Thing. He got behind his man and took him down nicely. Spun on him 3-4 times. Louis says, what the heck's the big deal in that?
I tell you, this Louis has a lot of humor in his wrestling style here.
Both of these guys do.
It's a refreshing change, this match, from some of the brawls we've been witnessing.
Well, yeah, it's... What's this headlock here by the Wild Thing here, but what's he doing with it? Let's see. One tackle. Is he going to give him a second one? Let's
Beautifully
see.
done.
Oh. Back drop, leapfrog.
Beautiful leapfrog.
Drop.
Beautiful drop kick by the Wild Things. What is Spicoli doing here?
Spicoli is out of the ring and he says, whoa, time out here. Give me a second or two to clear my head here.
You know, this is a very unorthodox wrestler, this Spicoli, Bruno. I can't figure him out.
He says, wait a minute. Let's shake hands. Let's be friends. Let's start over again.
Now.
Come on, guys.
Well, the Wild Thing will probably put his hand down.
Never mind the shaking hand, and let's get down to business. Let's see who can outdo who.
Oh, look at that, Bruno. He's got his fingers crossed.
Right. See that.
Who's he kidding? Ah, the Wild Thing anticipated that.
Now, what's Wild Thing going to do with that? Come on, let's see if he makes something positive for you out of it. Spin around. The atomic drop.
Whoa! That cutie pie took a nice licking. Another arm drag.
Arm bar here. Let's see what the Wild Thing's going to do with this. Louis Piccoli's. Come on, get up. Louis Piccoli's making the faces. I'm going to hit you with this, and he does. Reverse to the center.
Whoa, good kick by Piccoli. He's thinking, he tells us. Boot to the side of the body. Side suplex, backbreaker. Wild Thing may be hurting. This may be it. One, two.
Woo!
Just kicked out. He just kicked out.
That was close. That was close.
Misses with the clothesline. Oh, what a kick to the face.
Yeah, but look at this. He's wasting time. You don't do that.
Two, this could be it. Just barely kicked out again.
Well, you know what? If he didn't showboat there after that kick, if he followed with some other blow, he might have got himself a victory. But these guys, I like to showboat, and Wild Thing there kicked out, and now who knows? See what happens.
No question, Piccoli looked like he would have had him there, Bruno.
Well, I don't know if necessarily he would have, but he certainly had a good chance at it, and he blew it. He missed a good opportunity there. Now look at this Wild Thing coming in with these elbows in the midsection. He again gets caught with an in the midsection. But there again, look at the time he's wasting. Look at the time that this Louis Piccoli is wasting. Yeah. You know what? When you do that, you pay for it. You pay for it. Bad mistake.
No question. You got to keep on your man, continue on your man, and get him down for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
When you get your man hurt, you take advantage.
He's wasted too much time here.
Now look at this. Look at this.
Oh!
Well, you see what they did for him? Yeah, now go ahead. Showboat a little more. That was so dumb. You know, when you have an opportunity to take your opponent,
he had to go. Look at this move. Mother's Piccoli.
He kept pinning him there. I thought he was going for the pin.
Well, he would have had him. Reverse. Wow, what a body slam! Power slam by Wild Thing.
Oh, wait a minute, that was a count of 2. A count of 2, and he let him go purposely. What's he want to do to him? Let's see.
The referee looked a little confused
I think he had the pin right there, though. He only needed one more, and let's see what he wants.
Whoa!
Is he going to do a big splash?
Wow!
Jeez.
That should be it.
Oh, surely.
The Wild Thing! Bruno, that was a great match, I'll tell you.
It was. It went back and forth, but that was spectacular, that finale, the way he came off the top rope with that big, powerful splash.
The man who keeps the rubber band business in the black, Captain Lou, is next. Hey fans, wrestling's living legend, my partner, Bruno Sammartino, has written an autobiography. And take it from me, this is one terrific story. The book is now available through the special offer from the UWF. Just call 213-822-4187, or you can send for it by check or money order to Bruno's Book, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. And don't forget, include $2.50 for postage and handling.
UWF merchandise. Check out these hot caps. Aren't they cool? Look at the biceps on Mr. Wonderful. They're bulging nice there. That's right. Check out this UWF shirt. And, oh no, a traitor. Dangerous Danny Spivey. Get your new UWF merchandise as soon as you can because it's going fast.
Order now. Call 213-822-4187. All right. UWF, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292.
All right, out there, wrestling fans, it's a big old fat man with the rubber band, baby. It's Captain Lou back this week with the Captain's Corner. And this week I got a very special guest, a man that some years ago I managed as the Intercontinental Champion, the one and only Don Morocco. Big Don, how you doing, brother?
Lou, my man.
All right. I'd like to tell you one little thing about Big Don Morocco, man. This man stands some 6'4" and weighs 278 pounds of steel and poetry in motion, baby. He's got it all together. Look at them biceps. Go ahead, Don. Tell him about yourself.
You know, I knew you'd be here. I've been following you over the last couple of years. I've seen you on everything. I've seen you all over the country, all over the world, and I knew that where Captain Lou is where it's going on, and right here at the UWF has to be what's happening because you are always the man with the plan.
Well, I got to tell you this, wrestling fans, when you got people like Don Morocco involved with the UWF, you got to say it's the cream of the crop. We said we'd bring you the best. Well, baby, we're bringing you best. Don, tell us a little bit about more what you've been doing in the last few months.
Well, I've been down under New Zealand, Australia, Japan, been traveling all over the world, the other part of the country, been in Hawaii doing a lot of surfing. You know about that. Had you out on the surfboard a few times. You can bump and grind yourself. So I'm having a good time. I'm over here, and I heard so there's some big, bad dudes all over the UWF, some real heavy, mean guys, and you got them under wraps, and you know you gave me a call. You told me this is where it's happening, this is where it's going to be, and this is where it's going to be get done. So I'm here. I'm getting back. I'm still in shape. I'm still ready to go. I'm still on fire, and I'm still having fun every time I get in the squared circle.
Well, Big Don, I got to say this. I know you're in shape, and I know you're rough, and I know you're tough, because I was the man that handled you, and I think you're bigger, better, stronger than ever. And let me tell you this. When I called you, I said, Big Don, are you coming in? You said, Kappa, I'll be right there. And here he came to take on the best in the world. You're talking about Universal Wrestling Federation. They got some big, bad dudes, baby. And this is the man that could equalize them. Go ahead, Don, tell him.
Woo, anybody. You bring them all down. Big Bad, Bob Orton, I remember him. Greg Valentine, Colonel De Beers. They're all names. John Tolis, that bow-legged geek. I know all about him, that loud mouth.
Well, I can't compare with none of them guys, but when you talk about John Tolis, that's one guy that I'm not as scared of.
I know. We used to have some good times together, Captain.
Yes, sir, we sure did, baby. It's Captain Lou, brother, and I'm telling you, the Captain's Corner with my main man, Don Morocco. Woo! I feel so good, so proud, so fine, and so elated to be standing here next to a legend. Whoa!
With me is Bruno Sammartino. I'm Herb Abrams, and we have the new UWF box office, Bruno. And the UWF has been asked by its many fans to come to a city and town near them, especially the fans of New York City. And Bruno, we're coming to New York, a town you know very well.
Herb, I'm thrilled. I think that the New Yorkers are in for a treat. The UWF is coming to town. Some of the greatest stars in the world of wrestling are going to be there. I, for myself, it's a tremendous thrill because I wrestled in New York for over 20 years, 23 years to be exact, and to have the opportunity to see some of those fans again, it'll be a great, great thrill for me, Herb.
That's right, and our big event is going to take place on Wednesday night, January the 9th, at the Penta Hotel, Bruno. The Penta Hotel, which is right across the street from Madison Square Garden, where you've wrestled many times.
Indeed, 211 times to be exact. And the Penta Hotel, beautiful ballroom. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be in for a treat because you're going to see the true stars of professional wrestling in today's world of wrestling.
That's going to be the Rumble in the Big Apple, and it'll take place at the Penta Hotel in New York City, and it's going to be a big night of main events. Bruno, we look forward to being there, don't we?
We sure are. Looking forward to seeing all of you.
Fans, we hope to see you there.
I'm Tim Paulson, Vice President of the Hair Club for Men, and of course, I'm also a client. Like these men, I called Hair Club's toll-free number requesting their informative booklet about thinning hair. Probably the best call I ever made. Inside was everything you need to know about hair replacement, including this complete objective bibliography. You'll learn about toupees, weaves, transplants, some misconceptions of minoxidil, as well as Hair Club's non-surgical strand-by-strand method, which adds ideally matched top-quality human hair to your own hair. In no time, you have a natural-looking head of hair that lets you lead a worry-free active lifestyle. No chemicals, no surgery, yet it feels like a part of you. And the price is based on your degree of hair loss. Remember, if you want more facts, free and without obligation, you can call this toll-free number for your booklet. No salesman will call you. Consultations are free.
And remember, I personally guarantee your satisfaction. I'm Cy Sperling, and I'm not only the hair club president, but I'm also a client.
Hello?
Hi, honey. I just checked in.
How was the flight?
Bad food, good movie.
I miss you.
I miss you, too.
I feel so alone when you're not here.
Did you, lock all the doors and turn on the ADT system?
Yep.
The last thing a burglar wants to see. ADT helps protect your home and family 24 hours a day, every day of the year by linking your home to an ADT customer service center. Call 1-800-ADT-INFO. For a small monthly fee and one-time installation charge, our Safe Watch system can help protect your home against break-ins, fire, and medical emergencies. Help protect your home. Help protect your peace of mind. Call 1-800-ADT-INFO.
I'll see you at home tomorrow night, then. I love you both.
We love you, too. We'll be here.
ADT, we're home even when you're not.
ADT Safe Watch. Call this number now. Only $395 installation and $19.95 monthly monitoring fee. ADT, we're home even when you're not.
Time for our newest segment on the UWF Fury Hour, Ask the Wrestlers. Each week, we'll select a question sent in by one of our fans, and he or she will receive a UWF hat and T-shirt. Today's question was sent to my colleague, Bruno Sammartino, by Steve Stevens of Palmer, Ohio. Steve wants to know, in Bruno's great career, which wrestler has given him the most trouble?
Throughout my traveling that I've done around the world, I've met a lot of tough opponents. Many. There have been many tough people in different parts of the world: Japan, Australia, South Africa, India, South America. I've been all these places and met many a tough guy. But in this country, the toughest in America, people like Killer Kowalski, Don Leo Jonathan, Bill Miller. And of course, you have the likes of Ivan Koloff, who's still wrestling, the Russian Bear, who took the title from me. He was as tough as any I've ever wrestled. But it's a toss-up between a Koloff, Kowalski, Jonathan. I hate to pick any one individual because these guys were so extremely tough in their own way that any one of them I could consider my toughest opponent. Thank you for asking, Steve.
If you want a chance to win a UWF T-shirt and cap and have your question answered on the air, just send a postcard to your favorite UWF wrestler to Ask the Wrestlers, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. Remember to include your name and address.
Very powerful weightlifter. He holds some records in powerlifting. So you're talking about a guy that's big, but his strength is awesome. Unfortunately, he's got a terrible attitude in that ring. He loves to hurt people. He takes full advantage of his size, his strength, and his skills. He can wrestle too, but well, we'll just have to see if a guy like Rob Allen, if he can use, maybe he's a lot lighter, if maybe he can try to use the speed to stay out of trouble, and maybe, you know, sometimes a smaller man, if he knows what he's doing, if he has the experience, he can actually outmaneuver a bigger guy and actually have that weight start working against him and actually wear him down. But it takes a person with a lot of experience, a person who's really been around and who knows what he's doing. And this Rob Allen, unfortunately, he is a youngster. He's only been at it for, I imagine, a couple of years. So I don't know if he's got the abilities to do what I'm suggesting. But let's wait and see.
Well, there's no question this Viking is a very, very powerful behemoth individual.
Look at the difference in the size. Look at this. It's like, I mean, you know, he looks at least twice his size. Just a big, big guy. Huge arms, shoulders. Oh, boy.
Wow.
It's like getting hit by a train.
But I'd love to see a battle between the Viking here and maybe possibly a Billy Jack Haynes.
That would be interesting. Yeah, Ken Patera, that would be interesting. A lot of different people that would be interesting with a guy like this.
Wow.
Does everything. Headbutt, chops. He is as cocky as he is big and strong.
Wow. That was some blow.
What a clothesliner, what a clothesliner. This is one of the most impressive people in that ring. Uh-oh, what's he gonna do now, suplex? Boom. Very well executed. You know, for big guys that size, it's, you know, maneuvers like that are not always that easy because of his huge size.
No, they're not. And that was well executed. And
Indeed,
the Viking,
it was.
You know, he hasn't even broken a sweat, Bruno.
No, he hasn't. And Rob Allen, unfortunately. Uh-oh, a side slam. Boom. Let's see. Will he go for the pin here? No, he's oh, now he's going to show his big, huge trapezius muscles. Who's he showing up to, the audience or the referee? Boom, another big chop. Now what?
Whoa.
2, 3, yeah.
He knocked the wind out of him now.
Oh, absolutely. And now what? An elbow.
Always does it. Doesn't know when to stop.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'd like to see the referee one time say, you do that and you're going to disqualify it. He doesn't disqualify him. Have it go down the record book that he lost the match. And maybe the next time when he meets an opponent, he'll think twice before taking advantage like this when the match is over. Absolutely uncalled for. He's big, he's strong, but he's absolutely vicious and cruel individual. Another one. Now, that's a third one. Now, come on, referee. You're just going to stand there and allow him to keep doing it?
What a powerful individual.
No doubt about it. Nobody's going to take anything away from him in that sense. But come on, enough already.
Our grudge match is next. Chief Jay Strongbow will take on the unpredictable Cactus Jack.
Glenn Miller's Pennsylvania 65000, a jazz classic, and the phone number to a New York classic, the Pennsylvania Hotel, now the newly renovated Penta Hotel. The Penta is located in one of New York's most dynamic areas, just blocks from the city's highlights, and across the street from Madison Square Garden. No matter what your needs are, Pennsylvania 65000 is the number for one of the most legendary hotels in New York, the Penta Hotel.
So, yeah, everybody's buzzing about the new UWF merchandise. Check out these hot caps. Aren't they cool? Look at the biceps on Mr. Wonderful. They're bulging nice there. That's right. Check out this UWF shirt. And, oh, no, a traitor. Dangerous Danny Spivey. Get your new UWF merchandise as soon as you can because it's going fast.
Order now. Call 213-822-4187. All right. UWF, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292.
They told me that Herb Abrams stood there with one of New York's finest. Well, you know, in South Africa, we say, if you can, you do. If you can't, you become a cop. So that's fine, New York's finest. If you want to challenge me, come on and get in the ring. Because South Africa and Colonel De Beers backs down from no man.
Hey fans, wrestling's living legend, my partner, Bruno Sammartino, has written an autobiography. And take it from me, this is one terrific story. The book is now available through the special offer from the UWF. Just call 213-822-4187, or you can send for it by check or money order to Bruno's Book, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. And don't forget, include $2.50 for postage and handling.
Good boy. All right. This is what I call class. This is class because I deserve class, because I am class and I am style. This is the Golden Greek, the #1 manager in the wrestling profession. The Golden Greek, the only way to spell manager, T-O-L-O-S. And I am coming to New York. I am coming to the Big Apple, and I assure you, wrestling fans, that I will make the Big Apple even bigger. And with me, I'm bringing my stable. I'm bringing in my wrestling stable, and without a doubt, are the greatest. Bob Orton, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and Big Dan Dangerous Spivey. They're under me. I'm not only a manager, I'm a coach and I'm a trainer. I'm a triple threat, and so are my wrestlers. They can go in that ring and give it all. And you people are going to see it all because you deserve it. Remember, the Golden Greek is coming to New York with his stable.
The Golden Greek in New York with his stable is going to be worth the price of admission alone. Remember, that's Wednesday night, January the 9th, at the Penta Hotel in New York City. Bruno, the chief is here. What the heck does he want?
It's in my heart. What that man is.
What is he doing? What's the matter? Yeah.
The Indian pride. With my Indian family. I see me being torn up over here. And then here.
Well, go get him.
Say something, brother.
I know exactly what you're feeling. I'm with you. I understand. You have every reason to be, Chief.
Chief, we wish you the best of luck. Go get him and get that gimmick.
Bruno,
I understand. He's very upset.
Well, he's got cause, just cause. If you remember the last time, I don't know what Cactus Jack used, but he had some kind of a weapon in his hand that he really hit the Chief with, and that was unfortunate. And so you know he's fired up, and he wants revenge, is what he's after.
And we've seen Cactus use this for many a time now. He used it on David. He used it on Chief. And who knows if he's going to use it again tonight.
Gentlemen, his opponent
These are cheap shots.
From Pawhuska, Oklahoma, weighing 249 pounds, Chief J. Strongbow.
Chief J. Strongbow, you better believe it. This is going to be one wild Indian because he is really upset.
And what a formidable opponent in Cactus Jack, who we saw last week, Bruno, in that wild tag team match between Cactus and Jack Armstrong with his head split open, taking on David and Jack.
And if you remember...
I mean, David and Strongbow.
Yeah, and if you remember, it was because of an outside distraction that left the Chief by himself. And this is where Cactus Jack used some kind of a weapon. I could not tell what it was, but it was obvious that when he hit the Chief, where the Chief went down.
Well, the Chief has demanded this match, and he's got it. And...
you know, this is such an unpredictable man, this Cactus Jack. I mean, really, you just don't know what to expect from this guy. This guy is really something else, and I thought you better have 4 eyes, 2 in front of you and 2 behind your head when you're wrestling a guy like this. This is a dangerous man.
I've said it many a time. This guy is about 37 cards short of a full deck. Whoa! Jay goes out of the way. They're battling here by the turnbuckle.
Good exchange, huh? Back and forth here. Hey,
Strongbow looks a little more aggressive here this week. He's very, very upset.
Whoa,
he's got him in the sleeper, Bruno. The Chief has Cactus in the sleeper.
If he can hang on, let's see if he can hang on, right? Oh, Cactus is down.
Great set of teeth on Cactus Jack.
Yeah. Hey, but I'll tell you what, right now, let's see, he's down. He's back up on his feet.
Yeah, you're not going to hold the guy. Look at Cactus, he never stops going outside that ring. He works better outside that ring, I believe, than he works inside that ring.
But it just took a shot from the Chief, and right now it's Cactus Jack is trying to tag ring.
Oh! Strongbow, right here by us here now. So look at that chop. Oh, Strongbow is hot here.
Yeah, but they're not paying attention to the count of the referee here, and if they're not careful, they're both going to get counted out.
Yes, they are. What is he going to do? Suplex him here on the concrete floor? Oh, my! Rammed him right there on that metal pole. Strongbows down. And Cactus is a master outside that ring, Bruno.
That's still tight there. That's still close. That had to do a number on the Indian's back. The Chief, it's got to be hurting. I mean, he really was driven against that post, that bar. And look at this now. Cactus Jack is relentless. He's going to stay on the Chief right now because he knows he has him hurt.
Ooh, what a kick. Right to the belly there. Not to the head. Yeah,
Jay started off very, very strong here this week. I wonder where the Wild Man is this week. Probably recuperating from that busted injury he had.
Perhaps, but right now you have a Wild Man right in that ring, and a second ago when he looked like he was trying to bite the Chief's head off.
Don't ever underestimate this man, if I even dare to call him a man. Oh, tremendous leg. Oh!
Good move on the
Jay
Chief.
caught him. Jay caught the leg. What's he going to do? Throw him up against the ropes. Indian chop.
Great chop. Great chop. He's got Cactus Jeff coming off that center rope, and he really stomped him down. He is. Now, let's see. Is he going to pull a suplex here, looks like?
Looks like it, but that Cactus looks suicidal, homicidal when he does that. Makes those faces. He's got him down for the count. 1, 2. Could he have him? No. Kicks out. Cactus kicks out.
Close, close.
Referee Jesse Hernandez showing the 2 count.
Hey, wait a minute, look at the hand.
Oh,
look at the
there
hand.
it is, the gimmick. He caught Strongbow right again in the throat.
That thing looks pretty good.
He's got it under his arm. The referee doesn't see it.
No, the referee did not see it.
Right there. Left knee pad, Bruno. I saw him put it in his left knee pad.
He had it under his arm, then he took it, looked like...
Yeah, put it right into his left knee pad. Fans cheering on Captain Jack. Cactus probably has some friends here from the loony bin. Cactus just spit in the air and caught it in his mouth. How disgusting. What a vile act this man is.
That's disgusting.
This man is a pig.
But I'll tell you
Absolutely.
He may be, but right now he's got the Chiefs in serious trouble. The Chiefs in trouble. No question about it. Serious trouble.
I heard Cactus self spit by the jar.
Look at this. Now here's the Chief is
What is he
really
doing? He's lining him up here for something. Whoa! No. Boy, he rammed him hard there.
The Chief's in serious trouble here. He's got a lot of problems here.
He better come to his senses pretty soon before Cactus Jack knocks him out one more time.
Hey, look, the Chief is up, and he look at this. Looks like he's going into his...
looks like he's going into that war dance again. Well, you know, that Indian reservation, it's not easy living.
Whoa, look at this. Look at...
Whoa!
Boom. I'll tell you, the way he's got that leg wrapped around this still post, and the way he's whamming it.
Oh, he's ramming that leg. Cactus has to be injured. He's got to feel the wrath of that pain.
This is the guy who's known for not feeling pain, but this I promise you he will feel.
Well, that groin area is not one to be reckoned with.
Oh, look at this.
There's the gimmick. Strongbow has just gotten it out of Cactus Jack's possession.
But you know what? The referee, look at this. Wait a minute. The referee's seen him with it. He doesn't realize that he took it.
Oh, no! What a mistake that was! What a mistake! Strongbow must have just gone totally crazy. He lost his temper, smacks the referee with the roller corners, it appears. Oh, the referee has just rang for the bell. He signaled for the bell. Strongbow looks like he's going to be disqualified.
I'll tell you something, Herbie's going to be disqualified, but you know what? I don't think he cares. He did that to the referee because he wanted him out of the way, because he really wanted to do a number on Cactus Jack. He says, okay, this is the weapon I'm going to give to you.
Cactus is escaping the ring.
Sure, he knows he's won the match. He knows that...
he knows that Strongbow...
disqualified.
Yep.
Come on out, he said.
What a match! Cactus gets the win, Bruno.
He gets the win.
Again. Oh, look at that! A Chaco flying in the air.
Flying in the air. He missed the Indian's head by inches.
Well, the Indian would have been scalped.
Another one. Another chair. A third chair.
Another chair.
A fourth.
What do we got? A fourth chair.
Look at this outside the ring. Indian Mayhem.
Brother, Mayhem is right. But look at this now.
They're going to take this all alone.
Yeah, but
wow.
Cactus Jack now is in trouble. He's getting the worst of it. These guys are going to battle all over this building.
Look at this is unbelievable. They're taking it to the streets.
They're at the concession area, and look at this. I think the Chief is coming back now. Look at this now. He's, the Chief is trying to say something.
Yes,
I can't got what he's saying, but the referee...
Well, he's got, look, his apologies put...
Yeah, I think he said, well, the referee was naturally very upset, and I think that the Chief is apologizing.
I believe Strongbow did not intentionally mean to do it. He lost his temper.
Well, exactly. He did lose his temper. Yes. Chief, I saw you take it off him.
Yes, we saw it, Chief. We saw it. Jay, what about demanding an Indian death match against Cactus Jack?
I think that this should be turned over to the officials.
Cactus Jack, sign your name on a contract. My style, Indian strike match.
Indian strike match.
No holds barred. My style, to the finish. You want to start that way? I'll sign my name. Be man enough to do it, Cactus Jack. I'm really sorry about this. Brian's back together again.
Do you know how far you've walked today? Do you know how far you've run? What was your average speed? How many calories have you burned? Now there's a sports watch that can tell you all this and more. Introducing the revolutionary new SportsMate watch. SportsMate is a brand new fitness instrument you wear conveniently on your wrist. It's the perfect way to keep your fitness or weight loss program on track. Here's why. First, SportsMate uses a tiny electronic motion sensor to precisely count each step while walking or running. Second, at the heart of SportsMate is a specially designed microchip that converts steps into miles, reports speed in miles per hour, and computes the number of calories you've burned. SportsMate also gives you a 24-hour alarm, 1/100-second stopwatch, an audio pacer, a countdown timer, and more. SportsMate, the computer sports watch developed for total fitness. Order your SportsMate today.
To order a SportsMate using your credit card, call toll-free 1-800-238-3100 or send check or money order for $39.95 plus $4 shipping and handling to SportsMate, Department Y, Box 1618, St. Louis, Missouri 63011. But for fast phone service, call 1-800-238-3100.
As I was saying, I don't care what anybody else...
Holy moly, it's John Madden. In an exciting new video, the coach tells his own story with riotous football experiences, behind-the-scenes broadcasting, his funniest ads, and much, much more. Meet the John Madden everyone wants to know. Feel the excitement of great plays and insights into great players.
You know, linebackers are a different breed anyway.
Recapture the drama of Super Bowl 11.
There's no one else won Super Bowl 11. We did.
Get a personally guided tour of the famous Madden bus. Learn the inside story of hosting Saturday Night Live with his hilarious buckwheat imitation.
Oh, man,
Even his appearance in the Paul Simon Me and Julio music video.
You guys need some fundamentals.
All this and more. Use your credit card and call toll-free to order John Madden. The American dream comes to life. A perfect gift for just $19.95 plus shipping.
To order, call 1-800-854-1700. That's 1-800-854-1700.
Next week on the Fury Hour, you'll see the despicable one, Colonel De Beers, Ivan Koloff, B. Brian Blair, the debut of Barry O., Steve, the Wild Thing Ray, and the first UWF appearance of The Rock, Don Morocco. And remember, for ticket information for the Rumble in the Big Apple on January the 9th, call 516-587-4UWF. UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation, the ultimate in sports entertainment.